Claire, did you get a loan with NAB at the start of a 5-year drought?
Yes.
When the drought broke, did NAB want to continue with your loan?
No, this was the time we could have got our cotton farm out of debt. We had surplus water, cotton prices were up to $1,000 a bale, and the NAB refused to finance crops and applied penalty interest rates instead.
Is it true you still had $4 million equity and had stored a lot of water and were in a good position to be given funds to get a crop in?
Yes, we had at least $4 million in equity.
So what did NAB do?
It refused to finance crops, and instead of working through a dispute resolution process under the Code of Banking Practice, they directed us straight to farm debt mediation.
At the time, did you know that this was a way the bank could evade its responsibilities to investigate a dispute?
No, they encouraged us to go to farm debt mediation, knowing full well we would lose our rights once we were in farm debt mediation.
But now you're aware there is also another committee which has rules about dispute resolution. It's the Code Compliance Monitoring Committee, and its constitution allows banks to evade dispute resolution once another body gets involved.
Yes, it's an undisclosed contract that the public are not aware of, and this needs investigating by the Royal Commission.
So then you were tricked and forced to make repayment obligations which are impossible to meet.
That is right, and this enables the bank to gain possession by the courts, as farm debt mediation is the commencement of enforcement action for possession.
How long after you were evicted from your property that you were charged penalty rates?
Right, so we were evicted in January 13. The farm was sold to the Harris business, and so for 9 months we paid penalty interest rates while Harris's were running it.
Yeah.
Despite $4 million in equity at one point, when the farm was sold, did you receive any funds?
We didn't receive a cent. We haven't got a cent to our name.
Did NAB ever show you documents of potential buyers, valuation documents, invoices for repairs that NAB claimed occurred?
No, we saw nothing.
Why is it important the Royal Commission is extended?
The Royal Commission has to investigate issues that are very serious. They are criminal issues. The NAB directors need to be investigated for remaining silent to the court about the terms of our contract, which has affected the whole of Australian public. There is a non-published contract that means that the Code Compliance Monitoring Committee is not independent. The former CEO must be investigated for referring our complaints to farm debt mediation. The Royal Commission must also investigate why the NAB chose to apply penalty interest rates to a very viable cotton farm instead of applying crop finance. And the NAB must be investigated for not reporting to ASIC. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Claire.